Hi, y'all. This is Anne from Southern Social Marketing, and this is the Fall in Love with Twitter challenge. So, this is going to be a 5-day challenge that is all about list building with Twitter and also engaging with the followers that you already have, getting more retweets, and also it's going to be about how to find new followers. So, this is your first day. This is me. Well, okay, that's a picture of me. My name is Anne. I am on Twitter at @SoSocialAnne, and that's my website, southernsocialmarketing.com. You can find out more about me on Facebook, Twitter, my website, so I'm not going to talk too much about myself. All right, so this is what's going on today. We've got some housekeeping items that I want to cover really quickly. A quick introduction to the challenge, talking about who this challenge is for, what it's really supposed to do, and I'll tell you today's challenge, and then I will tell you about what the prize is for day one. All right, so real quick housekeeping stuff. I will be posting videos and the challenges to the Facebook group, so you can follow along if you're already a member of the Social Prep group, which just for this week I've renamed for ease of use, for everyone knows you're in the right place. I've renamed it just for this week, the Fall in Love with Twitter challenge, so you know you're in the right place. If you already have been a member of Social Prep, no need to sign up. Just by being a member, you get access to the entire challenge. I am going to be creating archive pages on my website just for you guys. Basically, if you join the challenge or if you fall so in love with both Twitter and this challenge that you want to share it with your friends, which I certainly hope you do. That is the point. And let's say they jump in on day 3, there's going to be that archive up, so they will be able to go back in time and catch up with everybody. If you're not already in the Facebook group, please head over there. You can network with the other challenge participants and, have some convos that are longer than 140 characters. I'll also be in the group every day answering questions, hanging out with y'all the whole time. Don't worry if you can't be checking Facebook the whole time, because you will also be getting all of the challenge goodies, the video, and the worksheet in your daily email with all the information you need about entering for your chance to win the daily prize. Also, I've created a special Twitter list that's just for participants in this challenge, so no lurkers. So if you are not already in that list, I've been trying to add you as you've been joining the challenge. So if you're not already in the Twitter challenge Twitter list, if that hasn't happened, please tweet me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Send me a message, let me know, and I'll definitely put you on that list. So you can subscribe to that Twitter list to follow the other participants, tweet for them, offer support, keep them accountable, harass them, stalk them a little bit maybe. Nothing illegal, please. And just, be generally awesome on Twitter. The other great thing about this list is it gives me a chance to do some stalking and follow up and make sure you're actually taking action and revving up your Twitter accounts. We don't like lurkers in our following list, people who are just like, oh, okay, they're kind of nice or whatever. I mean, the world is full of lukewarm people. Not everyone is going to be on fire jazz hands about you and your business. But this challenge is really not meant for you to be like, oh, okay, Anne's like cool or whatever. No, you guys, come on. Take some action, follow up, let's get going. That's the whole point of this challenge, is to take some baby steps. You're not going to get to from 1 to 1,000 followers in 5 days, but the goal is that over the next 5 days, you'll get what you need to not only get more targeted followers, attracting the right kind of people. Not that there's a wrong kind of people, but attracting your ideal audience, your ideal clients, getting them to heart you on Twitter, and then also to hop onto your email list. So again, if you're not in the Twitter challenges on Facebook, email me, tweet me, message me on Facebook, and I will add you to the list. And what is a challenge without a good prize? So at the end of every video, I will announce the prize for completing that day's challenge. So if getting more people to follow you or getting more followers to become email subscribers is not an incentive enough, well, now you've got a prize to look forward to. So every worksheet will have some action steps for you to take. And once you've gotten your cute butt into gear, taken action, you can tweet about it, you post it to the Facebook group, and everyone who completes the daily challenge has a chance to win the prize. So if you complete the daily challenge, but you don't tell us about it, then I don't know that you did it, so you can't win the prize. So make sure you check in with the group on Facebook and let us know all of the amazing action steps that you are tackling this week. All right, so welcome to the Twitter challenge. Without further ado, so this is what the challenge is really about. It's about honing in on your vision of your ideal client, finding them on Twitter and making sure you're tweeting things that are attracting that kind of a follower. And we're going to make it really super dead simple, easy for your followers, for the people who heart you, to share your content with calls to action that feel effortless and not slimy or pushy or salesy and icky. And then we're going to strategically position some sweet little temptations so your followers can't even help themselves. They have to share your tweets. They have to retweet you. So this challenge is really for folks who've already got a Twitter account and they want to see more traction. There are plenty of resources out there about how to join Twitter, how to set up an account, what a hashtag is. I definitely 100% recommend that you go Google those resources if you don't know what Twitter is or what a hashtag is. And this is really for people, this is for entrepreneurs who already have an online presence. If you've got a website, you've got a blog, you've got an email newsletter. So the real point of this challenge is to use Twitter to get folks who heart you already onto your email list. And why? And this is a question that I ask myself that I already had people asking me, so I'm going to address it straight up. So why go to Twitter just to get people to give them your email? Why tweet and engage on this platform if you want them to go to another platform? And this is my answer to that. Twitter is awesome. It's my happy place. It's very much my little bread and butter. It's the number one, actually, in my Google Analytics for sending high quality traffic to my website. Because it is, I spend more time there, so it sends more traffic because I'm spending more time there. But if Twitter ever goes away, or if my account gets hacked, or if Twitter just changes their terms of service or their settings the way Facebook does every 3 months, like freaking clockwork, just throwing buttons everywhere and it can't even find the damn menus. If Twitter does that, if Twitter ever changes the way they do business, I could potentially lose all those followers. This is bad news bears. You know, you can't take people from one platform, and it's harder to take people from one platform and sort of drag them with you to another. So if Twitter ever goes away, bad news bears, you've lost all those people. But once someone has given you their email address, you can take that with you anywhere. As long as you still have an email account, Facebook could go belly up, Twitter could crash. As long as you have an email account, you can still get in touch with your clients and your fans and the people who want to hear about you and want to hear about your business. So that is why this challenge is about enticing those followers who've been lurking in your feeds or who really like you, but they just haven't followed you yet, and getting those people onto your email list using Twitter. I should also clarify, this is not just about tweeting 22 times a day, Brogan style. Get on my list, y'all. Everybody get on my list. Did you know I have an email? Get on my email list. Oh my God, newsletter. Ah! No, so this is also about how to be a good tweeter and still in a non-slimy way get people to give you their email address. So day one, and each of these themes is not going to actually be called what it is because that would be too boring. And this is a Valentine's Day challenge, so I may have sort of sprinkled some of my materials with lovey-dovey and or sexy or risque themes. So bear with me. It's Valentine's Day. I'm just getting you in the mood, okay? So your significant others can thank me. So today's challenge is called Setting Your Honey Traps. So before we start luring a bunch of people to your account and getting them all excited about you and your business, we need to set out our honey traps. So in this challenge, a honey trap is going to mean a call to action specifically created to capture the attention of your Twitter followers. There is one huge missed opportunity that just breaks my heart, that a lot of people don't know about, or they know about it and they aren't even using, and that is your Twitter bio. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our calls to action in place so that when you start getting some love, people are drawn to your website, drawn to your opt-ins, and they give you their email address and they want to find out more about you. When you log into Twitter, you have 160 characters. They're 20 characters more generous than they are on the feeds. You have 160 characters for your bio. You know, say a little bit about yourself and what you do. It's the equivalent of your elevator pitch, right? So what I've done for mine and what I've seen some other really cool people do is, yeah, you put your website as your website, but actually putting a call to action in your bio. It's a really simple trick to get more leads, and many businesses don't do this. I mean, your bio is what people see when they first visit your account. You have 160 characters to tell your followers about your business, and it's an amazing opportunity to promote your email-gated content. So what is email gated content? I will tell you. An email gated content is what some people call an opt-in. Some people call a landing page or a squeeze page. So an email gated content is, hey, do you want this? Okay, well, you got to subscribe first. Give me your email and you'll get this awesome freebie. You'll get this awesome opt-in. That's an email gate, not like Watergate gate, but just like it's like a fence, and you can't have this awesome thing until you have the password to open the fence, and that password is your email address. So that's an email gate. So what I want you to do today is put that call to action in your actual bio in Twitter, not just your website section. Your website, just put your website there, because someone's gonna be like, oh, okay, that's a nice landing page, but like, where's your website? So just, put your website there, but in your bio, try and put a call to action in your bio. And I've got an example for you. So what I want to show you right here is this is Wishpond's email gated content collection. Up until very recently, this is what they linked to in their Twitter bio. And if you click on any one of these things, basically it was like, hey, get some free ebooks, here's a link. You click on the link, you're taken to this page, and you're like, wow, all of that looks amazing. You click on one of them, and here you go. Give me your email, you will get this free copy. So this is an example of email gated content. Another example of email gate content that I know you all have seen before, you would not be here, is bada bing bada boom, the Valentine challenge. Okay, so this is email gated content. So your challenge today, that's your first challenge, is to make sure you've got this landing page that has an email gate on it. Your next challenge is to take that email gate and put a link with a simple call to action in your bio. And I'm going to show you, there's me, because this is what my bio looks like right now. So this is an example of how that's done. You'll see that I already have my website, and that my call to action is, get those lurker followers, become subscribers, take the challenge. Amy Porterfield, who is awesome, who I adore, who actually literally wrote the book on Facebook Marketing for Dummies. Even she does this, So it's, hey, get my latest free webinar. It's right here. If you're feeling extra awesome, and you want to set another honey trap and really sweeten the deal, then you will put it in your background. So this is an example of Loud Noise's Twitter background. And you can see that they've got their visit our website right there, So I would love to see for all y'all to have your landing page or some kind of call to action in your Twitter background and in your Twitter bio. Cool thing about these guys behind Loud Noises actually created a free template that I'm going to link to here. I'm not just going to give you their template because I want you to, we're going to send them some traffic and say hello. They're talking about basically with this new Twitter design that's been rolled out like over this last month. You know what I mean? And it just highlights my point that like Twitter's going to make changes and you don't want to lose all your followers. Like Twitter just made a design change. Buttons are in different places. It's not crazy. I haven't lost all of my followers or anything like that, but it is a change. So this new Twitter design change, and Loud Noises came up with this great template, and basically it tells you what your parameters are for the left and right for your background, for your Twitter background, to make sure that people on every screen size, with the exception of mobile, because Twitter has its own variation on that, so that people on any screen size, any resolution from, just like their netbooks to like a giant monitor, that they see a similar look and feel for your Twitter background. Because that's kind of an issue. And you can read their blog post explains it way better than I could. So that's great. So yes, so put it in your Twitter background. And if you're like, I don't know how to make a background, PicMonkey.com and also the Loud Noises template, and you can make some magic happen. So to recap, your challenge for day one is to set those honey traps. Get a simple landing page with an email gate, and then make a clickable, simple call to action. Put it in your bio so people can click on it, and then lather, rinse, and repeat for your background. There's this added benefit to making that update in your Twitter bio. And that's that whenever you use Twitter to sign into any other social site, pretty much anything where you can sign in with Twitter, your Twitter bio is going to show up, which means you update your Twitter bio and you're potentially putting your call to action on a bunch of different sites. So to make the most of this, just make sure you've got a really clear call to action. Something it can be really tempting to get really creative with our language and come up with really amazing, creative names for things. When it comes to your call to action, just tell people what you want them to do. Like, don't make it complicated. And no one's going to be, just don't use verbs that people don't know how to pronounce, basically. So just, if you want people to like click here and find out more, just say click here and find out more. If you want people to download this free thing, just say come download this free thing. Don't use crazy words. Don't be crazy pants. Just tell people what you want them to do in very simple English, because they've got all of like 2.5 milliseconds to decide if they actually care about you at all. Well, I'm sure it's a little bit more than that, but it's a very short time span that you have to capture people's attention and get them to click on something. So make sure that your language for your call to action is pretty explicit. And so that's your challenge for today. Woohoo! Day one. So make sure you head over to the Facebook group and share your new bio. You can get suggestions from other people, and you can also help the other people craft their perfect Twitter pitch. Now, in the worksheet that I sent you today, I also gave you links to some landing page creators that have free accounts or that have free trial versions. And this is just in case you really want to take this to heart. You want to get this action done like today, right now, but maybe you don't want to fool with your website, or you're worried you might break something, or you don't want to go hire your web designer and be like, can you just make this page for me real quickly? It can be just your MailChimp sign up link if you want. I would make that prettier. I would customize that so it actually looks like a landing page that people would want to land on and give you their email. Pro tip, make a landing page something where people would actually like to land on it. But so I've included these landing page things because they're free, or they have a free trial. These are cool tools that I use. If you want to use them, go for it. And yeah, okay, so I think I'm done. Day one. Let's do this. Set your honey traps. Put on some Edith Piaf or some Etta James to get yourself in the mood to really just love on your followers and have fun today. I look forward to seeing you in the Facebook group. Oh my God, prize. Cannot even forget about the prize. Okay, today's prize. If you haven't been following me for very long, you should know this about me. I run on coffee, and I want to share that love with you. So I am going to be giving away a Starbucks gift card, up to 2 whole lattes, a $10 Starbucks gift card. But in order to enter to win warm, chocolatey, caffeinated deliciousness, you will need to complete the challenge. So make sure you go back in the Facebook group and do that. If you have any questions, let me know. This has been Anne from Southern Social Marketing with day one of your Fall in Love with Twitter challenge. Thanks, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you in the Facebook group. All right. Bye.